Hi everyone, Vickie here, Rock and Roll Prophetess. Thanks for joining me for the March of 2017 Taroscope with Animal Totem reading, free readings for YouTube. As always, we're going to use my deck, the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, for the tarot readings. Then we're going to pull one card from the Beast Mistress Oracle cards, also my deck, for each sign of the zodiac. Check out my site. You can find out how to get the decks and the books. If you're into love readings, and this month I'm going to be on Vimeo. I do Vimeo love readings specifically every month. For March, I am using the Hanson Roberts deck, which many of you remember used to be my main deck that I always use in the videos, and I know a lot of you, this was a favorite deck. And where people didn't like it when it went away, some didn't. But I'm using the Rock and Roll Tarot deck all the time. I use a smaller deck on there because I lay out a lot of cards for those love readings, and I give it, I give it a lot of, it's from two perspective, and it's a lot more, I need a lot more space and a lot more room. It's $2 and some change. Head over to Vimeo. In the meantime, we're going to do the March free readings on YouTube are coming up next after a brief message on how my readings work. If you know how my readings work, go ahead and skip ahead. I look forward to doing your reading for March. First of all, I want you to take time to gaze upon each card. There are messages in the image and text. Pause the video if you have to, because the words will shift and change to reveal a message that is just for you. This is Empowerment Tarot. I'm not here to tell you how to lead your life, and no one should. Trust your own intuition and allow your guides and angels to speak directly to you. If this reading does not resonate with you, be sure to check your rising and moon sign for further insights and illuminations. Finally, as to the court cards, which represent the people in the spread. Because this is a general reading for so many people, the court cards will not be gender specific. So even though I may refer to a queen as a female, as she is represented on the card, it really could be anybody in these general readings. So now without further ado, on to... Hello Aries, thanks for joining me for the March of 2017 readings. And happy birthday to all you late, the end of March, Aries. Yeah, this is a big time. This is your solar return. This is, you're going to have your new moon. And it's like every year, it's the equinox. So that's the Aries ingress. So this is a big, big month for you guys as far as anything you want to create or manifest for your new year. This is your solar new year, okay? Forget about January 1st. This is your solar new year. This is your power time. This is your time to create your life the way you want it and have things that... manifest the things that you're trying to manifest. What was I going to tell you? I'm going to give you those dates. The equinox date is the 20th of March, and then the new moon is the 27th. And of course, as always, the other power date is your actual birthday, because your solar return is usually, right then. It's one day, give or take, for your birthday. This is also a great time. For only $22, I have that great astrology report, the year ahead astrology report. It's like 60, 70, 80 pages long. It gives every single day the aspects, and it interprets them for you, what the planets are hitting your chart every day, and it tells you what that could mean. And then it also gives you long-term aspects. So it's, it's well worth the $20. I mean, I run it for myself, and I refer to it myself all the time, so you might want to check that out on my website. But anyways, look at this reading. A lot of rods, so that's your element, that's fire. You got the Ace of Rods, the Two of Rods, the Three of Rods, the Five of Rods, the Eight of Rods. So these rods are wands, are fire. This is fire energy. And again, we're moving into your sign. This card in particular, to me, does talk about the sign of Aries and when the sun moves into Aries. It's the new beginning of the new astrological cycle. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. The Three of Rods, your ships are coming in, you have arrived. Also the third month of March, So that this year especially, every year, but this year especially, that March 20th could be a very big day for you. Looks like whatever this is, this new beginning when your ships are coming in, this King of Swords has something to do with it. King of Swords could be a air sign, Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. This is a person that is part of it. I need to get a drink of water, excuse me. The other thing that the King of Swords lines up with is the Chariot. The Chariot is the highest success card in the entire deck. So talk about success. It's just everywhere for you. You've got the Chariot. You've got the Three of Rods. I mean, it's very much a time of big achievements, big milestones, big moving up to the next level. And King of Swords, again, has something to do with it. So there's another person involved, but it's favorable. The Two of Rods is down here, too. That's the central card. The Two of Rods, first of all, it's partnership, top word. So it could be a partnership, you know. This could be a great partnership with you for this person, for a lot of success. And you would have the same outlook in life. You would see things kind of the same way. Your paths could coincide and come together easily. But all that aside of the partnership, the Two of Rods is you. It's you looking at your future. It's you seeing the direction you want to go. And the path is clear. There is some issues about letting go of the past. Because this card is about moving on from the past into the future. And it's in reverse. So there is some baggage that has to be let go of, basically. There has to be some baggage that is dumped or removed or let go of. And that's something that you're going to have to deal with, but you're perfectly capable of doing so. This guy sees the way to go. That's you. You see the way to go. You've got all these favorable cards. And what this ties into, what you want to leave behind is struggle. Struggle and strife. Don't go against the current, go with the current, you know. See where things are taking you. The Eight of Rods is like things are moving quickly. Things are coming up. Get moving. Go with it. Take that action. This is a card of action, and this is a card of action and travel. Some of you could be actually moving and traveling. You may go on a trip. You may get an opportunity to move to a different place, take a job. You may get a job that involves traveling and moving. But more often it's just, and this is a journey card too, but however in reverse. If it is a card where you have to move and you're like, oh, I don't know, I don't want to move. If it is a situation where you have to move, and you're like, oh, I don't know, I don't want to move, I don't know if I can move. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Three of Cups is here, so it's going to be a time of happiness and celebration. And again, I want to say that it could be around your birthday, you know, because that's your time of happiness and celebration too. You're going to be, you know, but there's going to be a lot of happiness and celebration. This is also meeting with friends and having happy times together, and enjoyment and socializing. So if you're concerned about moving too, it's just like, oh, I won't know anybody there. I don't know if I can do it, and blah, blah, blah. It says, no, you'll make friends there. You're going to make new friends. Don't worry about it. Even if it's just changing jobs, you know. If you're going to go into a new work situation, don't worry. You're going to make some new friends there. You're going to you're going to fit right in, okay? You're going to fit right in, and it's going to be fine. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, so it really, really looks good. It's fire, it's your energy, it's new beginnings, it's your power time astrologically. It's a time of action and doing. It's not a time of hem-hawing around and thinking, oh, I don't know. It's go, 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 do, do, do. Okay, so let's go ahead and get over and get that animal totem for you guys. What is the animal totem for Aries going to be for March? The woodpecker. Oh, I like the woodpecker. Okay. Rapping, tapping from the forest canopy overhead. Undetected if not for the sound. Listen. Primal rhythms awaken your heart to the earth song. Well, that's like opportunity knocks. That's what, immediately when I saw that card, opportunity's knocking. You know, here it's knocking at your door. So, you should be ready to act. You should go for it. You know, it's definitely listen. You know, because a lot of times you won't see a woodpecker, but you'll hear them. That's the thing. You'll hear that tap tap tap. You'll hear that knocking. So I don't know how many times I'm out there looking in the trees. Where's that coming from? Where's it coming from? I don't see him, but you hear him. So it's like really got to listen to those subtle energies. You got to be ready, you know. You got to be listening with your ear at the door, like ready to act, you know. Otherwise, you might not see it. You know, that's the thing. If you're not aware, if you're not listening, it could pass you by. You may not. I don't see it passing you by. I see the only obstacle is you not wanting to move on. That it's going to cause some struggle for you to move on. But this card this is a major arcana. This is way more powerful than this. This is your, and with the cup cards, it's always emotional too. It's always your emotions are getting in the way, and you know, this is like kind of a depressive energy, kind of like being depressed. But the rest of this is up, 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 and you're not one to wallow in depression anyway, Aries. Not usually. Usually, you guys are pretty. You know, you snap back pretty quick. You know, you get over it fast, and you're right back on the track, getting right back on that horse. You know. So sure looks good. This is, and astrologically too, this reading totally makes sense. It's your time of year. You know, you've got the new moon on the 27th. You've got the vernal equinox on the 20th. You've got your birthday energy coming up, your solar return. So this is your power time. This is the time to do it. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to strive for, do it. Full, damn the torpedoes, full steam ahead. Okay, Aries? Alright, hey, so thank you guys. If you want to look into love, go over to Vimeo. I've got those love readings with the Hanson Roberts deck, which I know everybody loves that deck. This month is the deck I'm using. Check that out. You can find it up in that little eye. You can go to my site where I have all the links below. Got animal totems on the site. I got animal totems on the Rock and Roll Prophetess Facebook. I got decks and readings and books and everything on my website, so please take a minute to check it all out. Hey, thank you all for subscribing and liking and sharing and everything that you do to support the channel. It is so much appreciated. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great birthday and a great month of March, and I'll speak to you soon.